Hey Soul Family, welcome back to the channel. This is the White Feather Tarot, and in today's reading we are doing important news from your spirit guides. Before we begin, I want to quickly remind you that you have an offer from Aura throughout this month, a 7-day free use of the app and a 25% off of the membership. You'll find the link to this offer in the description box. Hope you enjoy this app and that it provides you with tranquility and mental strength. All right, let's get into your reading. And to do this reading, these are the 3 piles for today. For pile number 1, you have the Bloodstone point. For pile number 2, you have the Sodalite point. And for pile number 3, you have the Rose Quartz point. And you will notice that for each deck, I have revealed the High Priestess. So take a look at which High Priestess you're the most drawn to, or perhaps which crystal you're the most drawn to, whichever you like to pick with. And the one you're the most drawn to will be the reading today for you, with regards to the important news from your spirit guides. Now, if you feel drawn to several, maybe you're drawn to all, do know that if you are drawn to these, then they will be your messages, and there are perhaps more important news that you're meant to hear from your spirit guides today. So feel free to check whatever piles you are the most drawn to. And as usual, you'll find the timestamps down in the description box. Once you're settled on your pile or your piles, click on your times and I'll see you in your readings. Hi, pile number 1. Welcome to your reading. Today we're taking a look at important news from your spirit guides. So we'll be using different divination forms, or we will be using oracle cards, of course, the Ching, in which we will read your specific message and see how it ties into your reading. So yeah, very fun reading, and let's see what this important news is. I've been inspired with this topic, so I'm very excited to find out what to expect with this topic, right? So, my dear pile number 1, you were drawn to the Bloodstone point and this High Priestess. Let's see what your reading is all about. Right, so, wow, what a beautiful card to begin your reading. So you have Serendipity. So nice. You know, I can't help but see the number 18. And I know August has already passed, but I think something has already started for you in August. This is, of course, a timeless reading. Don't take time strictly if you're not listening to it now. But I think this is telling me that something has already started. Great hit of good luck. It's in the air, meaning maybe you cannot see it now. Perhaps you can feel it, or maybe you have an idea what it is. But this is a great hit of good luck in your life, which started in August, or if you're watching this later, last month. So let's continue and see what other things your spirit guides want to tell you about this, or maybe what the news is. So you have courage. And you have perseverance. It's interesting that you have courage and perseverance. We'll find out why now. But I kind of feel with the blanket here, it looks like wings. And maybe you feel like you don't have the freedom to do something. Let's find out. You have earth, 2 earth. Right, we'll read the hexagram with the 2 earth. Very interesting. Okay, so now it's time for us to pick up your tarot cards. How about we keep your I Ching card right there, so we have more space to explore your tarot cards and get more information about this news or this situation. Ooh, okay. So, what news does pile number 1 spirit guides want to deliver to them, please? 1, 2, 3, 4. What news? Well, and I also feel this one. Let's see. Right, so I have a feeling that I want to bring the ones who came out first, place them first. So, pile number 1, you have the Empress, the Judgment card, the Tower, you have Strength. This is the third time you're asked to be strong and to persevere through something. And it's right next to the Tower card. Are you going through something difficult? Okay, this one's moving. The Devil. This is no easy thing. And something here is tempting you, which your spirit guides are like kind of telling you not to follow. Like, don't be tempted. Because in this Tower card, I remember this is medieval, what is it called? Manuscript art. Here we can see like hell, and then we see the 7 sins around them. And then we see the devil. It's kind of like you're tempted to do something and your spirit guides are like, And you have to persevere, although it's very difficult not to be tempted. So you have the 2 of Wands. 2 of Wands kind of like balance things. Justice, do the right thing. And the Moon. Interesting. So let's see what the news is. First, like, take a complete picture of the news. Take a look at your guidance with regards to this news and why your spirit guides are telling you to persevere. I'm really surprised because we're doing news and I'm seeing a great warning here. Like a great warning of temptation with the devil and the Tower here with the sins, and the judgment here is the last judgment, reaping karma. So you have this whole shenanigan about your spirit guides going, hold your horses and be careful. You have to do the right thing even though it's difficult. Wow. Now, this is tied to some great luck that's either about to happen or perhaps started energetically happening for you. So it's a great hit of good luck. But your spirit guides are telling you, don't get into the lack mindset. With the Empress, this is like you being abundant. Perhaps when you forget that you are abundant, that you get things without meaning to, in a way that could be harmful to you and others. Here, your spirit guides are telling you, remember that you are abundant. What you want, you will actually get. And you're going to be very serendipitous, very lucky with that. But you gotta hold your horses, because perhaps now, especially with the Moon card arising, now is not the time to receive it. And you gotta be strong for one reason or the other. I'm not sure, maybe if we read your I Ching, it will give us more clues about why you have to be strong and what's going on here. But certainly with the Justice card, you have to be right and fair, and you have to weigh things very well. And this moon card, I don't remember exactly the name of the painting, but I remember that it meant sunshine after cloud. And you can see that here, sunshine after cloud. So it's a temporary, difficult situation. Perhaps because it's difficult, like it's a cloudy time. Oh, you know what this is making me think? Oh my God, look, this is a time where perhaps I get it. That's why you have the Empress card with the message of, you're abundant. It's like exactly when you're hungry, right? And I don't know, for one reason or the other, you can't get food. Like, let's say you're in some other age. Or let's say you don't have the money for it, or whatever. And your friend left their delicious hamburger right next to you, and they went to get something and coming back. You two are best friends. And it's certainly so dishonest to take their only sandwich and eat it at this point. So the temptation is what your reading is showing you. So something is dangling here. And I see your spirit guides telling you, you are going to get it. Don't take your best friend's hamburger now. Let your best friend eat it. Because there is sunshine after cloud. The amazing thing is, if you pass this test, there is no test, but you know what I mean. Like, if you pass this spiritual growth period, you will be getting something way more delicious than this hamburger. Think your favorite meal. Oh, speaking about meals, I just got my meal. How timely is that? Hold on, let me get it. Okay, got my food and I am famished. No wonder I was thinking about hamburgers. Okay, so it's like channeling your energy. These things happen in your reading, guys, where how I feel about something, or receiving something, or some interruption happens that totally makes me put the picture together. So yeah, it looks like it's a cloudy time and you're really hungry for something. And just like what happened in your pile, you will be receiving it. In fact, this is the news that your spirit guides want to tell you. They want to tell you that you're very lucky and you're going to get it. But now is not the time. Or perhaps the way you're going to get it is not right. And it looks like you have to wait a little bit to get it right or something. So that's why you have courage and persevere. Stay strong in order to get it the right way. I can think of a million examples, but I don't want to, of course, waste your reading with examples when it's quite clear here what it wants to say. But there is an area of your life where you need to be fair and just. And sometimes temptation, especially when we are hungry towards something and we can't see ahead when we're going to get this thing, sometimes we are tempted to take the shortcut. The shortcut at the end of the day could harm us. And sometimes we can get a shortcut towards the very same thing that we could have received in a better way. Like, for example, lying to get a certain position when really we were meant to get that position in the right way, but without the bad reputation, and so on. You understand, of course, what I'm trying to say here. So sometimes temptation may not be as severe as, reputation and lying and things like that. Sometimes we're just tempted to take a shortcut because we're tired. Like, take a shortcut and using a credit card instead of saving when we know that we decided not to use the credit card, or deciding not to study properly and just remember some keywords to get a good score in an exam when we know we need this information. I can go on, but we don't want to go there. What we want to see is what your spirit guides are telling you, whatever the situation is here and what you're tempted to do. Your spirit guides are telling you, hold on. It's like so sweet how your spirit guides are talking to you. Hold on. You can do it. And you're not stuck. You're not losing your wings. You're just going to receive it in the right time. You're going to be way luckier and prosperous than you think. Now, I think it's time for us to read the I Ching. Let me get your book and open up the second hexagram and see what it's all about. Right, so we have the second hexagram. It says supportive power, divine yin. So you're definitely being supported here during that difficulty, because obviously the temptation is not easy here. And you can do it, however, with the strength card. So it says, in the beginning, there is darkness and confusion. And that's what we see with the moon card. Yet, deep in that darkness, attainment awaits. Unbelievable. The way to success for you is by being receptive and yielding. Unbelievable how every time the messages just come together like that. It's unbelievable. Yielding is the true way to lead. No need for greater ambition at this time. Be content and at peace with what you possess. Harness the force and power of soft earth. Like the earth, the sage accepts the character of all, for better or for worse, and nurtures all with compassion, without exception. And I'm getting here the idea of, love what you have for now, accept what you have for now, feel the abundance of what you have for now, and slowly but surely you'll be coming out of this cloud and you will see the light, and you will see that serendipitous energy that has already started for you. You are more, especially with the 2 Earth and the Empress here, you are more abundant than you know or think. And it's interesting, even I'm going through this energy as I'm doing your reading, because I know I'm hungry, but I don't want to interrupt the energy of your reading, and I know I have to wait to do it properly and make sure that I, look at every card to deliver the responsibility that I have. So I kind of feel like that's the same message that you're getting. Very soon you're going to be serendipitous in the right time. Until that time, you just need to, the justices always has their eyes covered. You don't see anything else except the truth and the right thing to do. Until that time passes. And although in your reading here, it seems like this is super hard to do. But your spirit guides are telling you, I'm here to deliver the news of how lucky you're going to be in, that you're going to hold this, whatever you want in your heart. You're going to hold it. But only in the right time. And so you're being asked to have the courage to persevere and to have strength for that. And pile number 1, my heart is with you. I know what it's like to be really tempted. We're human beings. We've all been there. So tempted by something, especially during difficult times. And we grow by deciding to do the right thing for now until we get what we want. And really, we always get it in the end. Once we go through that spiritual journey, maybe we don't get it in the way that we think, but we always get it in the end. Sometimes even the very thing that you wanted. But for now, perhaps there is something wrong about it. It's just like the example of lying to get a position or something. It was always going to be yours. So take it the right way. Sometimes you let go of energy and where you're not attached to it, so that you get it properly in the right way. Not sometimes. When you de-attached your need for something, you just become abundant because you no longer need it like that. You want it, but you're healing the need. And so, my dear pile number 1, your news, the news that your spirit guides want to deliver to you, is that you got this. You are going to have what you are yearning for. Detach and receive it in the right time when you're supposed to receive it. So your news is that you're going to get it. My dear pile number 1, this was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. You know, I post readings nearly every single day. It will be lovely to have you as part of the family. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets to becoming a productive person right away, as soon as you finish reading this book, and all while enjoying it. That was the whole idea with this book, how to be a productive, but also immensely enjoying this journey. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. And there's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 1, thank you so much for tuning in. Wishing you the best from my heart. You got this, pile number 1. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Bye. Hi, pile number 2. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful Sodalite point, and today we're taking a look at important news from your spirit guides. Let's see what this is all about, what the important news is. Very intrigued. Today we're using different divination forms. We're using Oracle Tarot and also the I Ching. I believe it's going to give us like a clearer, more focused message on what the important news is. So I feel a stop here. It's probably this one. Let's see what the news is. Should we start with the I Ching? So you have Thunder and Mountain. Thunder and Mountain. Okay, let's keep it here. You have, wow, the Yang energy. I believe in pile number 2, they had the Yin energy. I cannot remember how they got Yin energy, but they did. That I'm sure of. So if you were drawn to pile number 1, I would highly recommend it. In fact, you have 1 here. So only in case you're drawn to it, then I would recommend it. And then you have clear away old energies. Okay. And you have with the heart chakra perception. Let's read about this card as well. All right, now it's time for your tarot cards. Whoa, whoa, whoa. So right off the bat, you have the 10 of Swords. You could be going through a difficulty at the moment. I think you're guided to, because the labyrinth here is cut. Can you see it? There's a labyrinth here that's broken. And I think here with perception, first of all, your spirit guides are telling you to cut off wrong thoughts that could be interrupting the news on the way, or that big energy coming on the way. You have the Stair of Lost Steps. This is an extra card in this deck, but it's very interesting that it came here. You could be feeling a little bit lost, like you're doing a lot of things and you're lost maybe. Not sure. Let's wait. Too early to assess. You have the World card. Wow. I think you're being given a peek into your future with this reading, with the news that your spirit guides want to show you. And of course, it looks like at the end of this tough cycle, 2 cards showing an end. The 10 of Swords and the World card. It's an end of a cycle. There's completion here. Maybe a completion of some difficulty. Like, there isn't much longer, I believe. Maybe you've taken already a lot of steps. I don't know. Let's find out. You have the King of Swords. You have the Chariot. Things are going to start moving. Okay. The 8 of Pentacles. Mastery of something. The 10 of Pentacles. Wow. So 2 10s here, 10-10. Maybe you're going to hear some news on the 10th of October. Very specific, but maybe for some of you. The 3 of Pentacles. The 6 of Wands, wow. Success with regards to something. It's getting clearer as we look at reveal your cards. Knight of Wands, and it kind of feels like another card confirming some form of success and celebration, something that you desired with the Knight of Wands. Okay. And looks like this card wants to come out as well. You have the 5 of Swords, and with the 5 of Swords, there's another card. Wow, the Sun. Okay, 5 of Swords and the Sun clearly shows that you are going through a struggle. It's like you're either going to win this or lose this. And you're going to win it if you look at it from a positive, stronger perception. Okay. So what's the news for you? Pile number 2. What's the news? You're going to succeed at something. Finally, you're coming into completion. You've gone a long way. And at some point even started feeling that you were getting lost. But you're finally reaching the completion of something. Now, as we're doing this reading, you're finally towards the end of this hard, long road that you've taken. Towards trying to achieve something. And towards the very end here, you're absolutely tired. You're like, I'm done with this. I'm so tired. And the only thing that could stand in your way with you completing this, which your spirit guides here want to give you the news about, we'll read more about this news. The only thing that could stand in your way at the moment are thoughts with the swords. Because you're right about to begin this. It's right about to happen. Like imagine you've been friction, you've been creating friction with 2 rocks and it started igniting some light. It's not, you want to be protected from the wind, rather the swords or the mind. Until it grows stronger, then you can leave it out in the wind. So yeah, your spirit guides, in a moment, I will tell you what they want to tell you with regards to the upcoming and important news that you're meant to hear about today. But they want you to keep it. They want you to know that it's about to happen. Don't let it go. And keep your mind strong. Don't lose it in the last minute of something about to happen. Whatever is about to happen here, it's something that will make your heart very happy with the heart chakra card here. And obviously, I saw a 10 of Pentacles here. There we go. The 10 of Pentacles. Obviously, something that you have been truly wishing for and working hard to get with the 3 of Pentacles. And you've mastered so much. You've grown through so much. So the peep here into the future, with regards to what's going to happen, your spirit guides are telling you that at this time, or moving forward a little bit, you are going to... It's the same energy of the 10 of Pentacles. You're going to receive what you've envisioned. You're going to receive what you've envisioned. Because here it looks to me like with the way you are depicted as beaten down and the staircase, it's like your heart knows you're gonna get it, but perhaps your mind interrupts and is like, can I really get that? You know, we have this dichotomy of energy of your mind beating you down, telling you, how is that even possible? And your heart just knows you're going to be receiving it. So the only thing interrupting this powerful energy which you are actually going to receive what you once thought was absolutely impossible, especially with how hard you had to, that long, hard journey is only your mind, my dear pile number 2. And along with this important news of your spirit guides letting you know, perhaps look forward to 10:10. I really am very careful about giving timing during reading, because if it doesn't happen at that time, I could be the very reason that I break a message that you're meant to receive simply because I read the timing wrong. But for some of you, take it with a grain of salt. It looks like on the 10th of October, perhaps this is an emphasis on October, or emphasis on the 10th. There is something big here happening for you. No question about it. And it's going to blow your mind. It's going to feel like, see, you're going to look at it in awe. Is this really happening? This is like akin to having a dream, working towards it, and then actually seeing it happen. Like I wanted to say akin to a crazy idea. Like, for example, an archaeologist would suggest that there is a hidden palace, and all the maps they've been studying point to this place, and every single person listening to this archaeologist thinks this is crazy. Even the archaeologist himself or herself think this is like this could change history kind of thing. Like, if I find this palace, we're changing history, we're changing everything, we're putting the pieces together. So it's almost like crazy to think that in the mind of this archaeologist that she can or he can find this palace. But the archaeologist has the maps, has everything, they dig up every day, they have this team, and they're following the map, everything's working fine. Every once in a while, this archaeologist is like, am I crazy giving everyone hope like that and making everyone dig? And then they, push it away, and they're like, come on, let's dig. We know that it's in this place. How did you do this? What did you do with that? And every once in a while, this archaeologist looks at everyone working, and they're like, am I wasting everybody's time? Oh my God, the embarrassment. Nothing is in there. And they're like, okay, chop, chop. Forget about this thought. And so right before they find this palace, after a long way of digging, the archaeologist is, they're like minutes perhaps away from finding this palace, or days. And they're like, maybe I've wasted years from my life and everybody's life, and maybe I should stop this kind of thing. A couple of days later, they hit something, and it is the palace. Everybody goes crazy. It's that dream of envisioning something and thinking, working towards it, but at the same time thinking it's crazy to think of this dream. But come on, work towards it. Forget about whether it's crazy or not now. Let's just do what is necessary. And every once in a while, as you're working on this dream, you're like, but wait a minute, could this really happen? Could I be standing in this palace one day? Could I be doing that one day? Could I, have this dream happen to me? Could I be in this dream one day? And your heart feels it, but your mind's interrupting. And so your spirit guides are telling you that could I really be? Could this really happen to me in the way and in the form that I dream of? Could it happen to me? Yes. And that's your important news from your spirit guides. A strong confirmation of, yes, this is a dream that is going to happen to you the way you are envisioning it. And that's the emphasis here. The way you're thinking about it and the way you are envisioning it. Keep going, pile number 2. Whatever it is that you are doing, I don't know, but you're going to be extremely successful. You're still working to master something, or still working hard to achieve it. You're still working at it. So continue. You're like nearly a couple of days away from it. It's shorter than you think. And although the dream is wild, it's going to happen for you. And your guidance here is to clear at this point of your life It's so important that you clear away any negative thoughts. It's all about perception at this point, because you don't want your vibration or your thoughts to be the very thing that could hinder you from winning. You know, because the Five of Swords is either winning or losing. You're at a very critical point. Keep your thoughts high. Believe that you are deserving. And you got this, pile number 2. You really do. You got this. Don't let it slip from your hands. Keep it, and you're going to achieve it very, very soon. So now that we've had a good look at what this energy is and what your important news from your spirit guides are, let's take a look at your hexagon. So it's number 62. Let's open up numbers. Oh, there we go. Number 62. So it says, pay attention to detail. Thunder and mountain, exactly. Okay, so the sage is humbler than the humble, expressing more sorrow than the sorrowful, and is more frugal than the frugal. Do everything there is to do a little bit better than everybody else. See, that's exactly the energy of the Eight of Pentacles. Mastery. Continue on your journey to mastery. Do it, although it's like difficult and you can't see ahead. It doesn't matter. Continue to master it. Whether you, like, your mind at the moment believes that it's actually going to happen or not, continue to, don't let thoughts, take you off of it. Thoughts like, what's the point of all this? Why don't I just enjoy the moment? Nothing's going to happen. All these thoughts, bring them out of your head, and instead focus on quality and focus on doing things so right. So much better than anyone else, even if you can't see yourself reaching that dream yet. So it says, pay attention to the details, and in that way you shall achieve success. The timing for your intention is not right at the moment. It's still premature for you to take action. Initiate small changes toward your goal. Do not petition for a dramatic change or instant results. Interesting. Advance up to the ladder. Wow. One rung at a time. Great prosperity if you heed the message. Do you see that? Unbelievable. How can the cards match the I Ching exactly? It is crazy. Okay, so the time is not right away. It is in due time. And it's not time for the dramatic change or dramatic action. It means like maybe it's not right away, but it's what I'm seeing here. It's pretty soon with all the 10. Did you get 10s? When? How did we get 10 of October? Probably for the same cards, and I forgot. 10 probably that gave me the perception of the 10th of October. So I'm getting the idea that it's pretty soon. But for now, you just need to focus on doing what you need to execute in the best way possible. One step at a time every day. And you're nearly up there. You're nearly about to get it. Don't let your thoughts interrupt. Because what you will be receiving is something perhaps that all hearts yearn for, my dear pile number 2. And it's so sweet that you're getting something wonderful like that. And you absolutely deserve it. You've worked very hard. That's what your cards are showing. 3 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and this staircase. You have worked so hard and you really deserve this. You're very deserving. So keep your hopes high and work on doing the best regardless of when this is going to happen for you. Keeping that positive mindset will make you win. And I'm channeling, I just saw a vision in my mind of someone like about to get something, like about to snatch something. Okay, so my vision was a little weird. That's why I wasn't able to explain it. But I saw someone standing on a boat and they're trying to grab a rope and they're so close. Sometimes it gets a little further, and they're trying to grab this rope, and at some point this boat just hit that plateau, and they held the rope. So I'm getting this intuitive feeling like you're so close. You're so close, you won't believe it. Hang in there. Take control of your thoughts towards the positive. And most importantly, continue to work very hard the way that you do, as we've seen with your I Ching hexagram. Continue to master and look at the detail of everything until you get it absolutely right. And you will be flabbergasted with how things move, and with you watching in front of your very eyes that crazy dream happen right in front of your eyes. And my dear pile number 2, this is exactly what I see as your important news from your spirit guides today. This is certainly something that your spirit guides are not joking with, if I can say that. This is definitely something happening for you. So hold on. This is important news coming in for you. And my dear pile number 2, if you've enjoyed your reading, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. You know, I post readings nearly every single day. It would be lovely having you as part of the family. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets, helping you become a productive person right away. Not only that, but also teaching you how to enjoy that process, how to have fun being productive. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to this ebook down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 2, first of all, thank you so much for tuning in. Second of all, wishing you the best of luck. And I'll catch you in the next reading. Please don't forget to update me. I get like so invested in your readings. I become excited, and I genuinely want to know how it went for you. Okay. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. Welcome to your reading. You were drawn to the beautiful rose quartz point and this specific high priestess. And today we're taking a look at important news from your spirit guides. Can't wait to get into your reading. The last 2 readings were very interesting. So let's see what your reading is all about. Okay, so we're using different divination forms. We're using, of course, Oracle and Tarot, but as well as the I Ching, which will help us kind of like give us a better focus on your message today, on what the news is. Okay, so let's find out what your cards are. You have message in a bottle. Oh, there's definitely news there. Okay. You also have befriend pleasure. Wow, I'm loving your messages so far. Oh my, you have the solar plexus enlightenment. What cards? And you have the throat chakra with bitter sweet. Wow. I'm starting to understand, but I think I'm gonna wait. Let's pick up your I Ching hexagon. Oh, there we go. Now let me go again. There. Wow, to be honest, I also felt drawn to this one. It moved. I wanted to just take one I Ching card, but it looks like you're meant to have 2. So, here you have mountain, and yeah, that's water. Mountain and water, not knowing, okay? And here you have water and thunder. Okay. I'll read this hexagram, and I think this one came letting you know that the news you're about to hear, you don't know yet. Okay. about something you don't know. One last card. These are a lot, but that's what I'm feeling. Okay, so how many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Wow, just perfect. Great. So you have the Page of Wands. You're going to start something here. Passionate new beginning. Passionate new page. And with sprouting, this is like it's energetically forming and it's about to appear in your life. There's a birthday here. So this is going to be a significant date for something. Or day. Like you're always going to remember this day. You have the Hierophant. The Knight of Pentacles. Very excited about your message. You have the Four of Pentacles. Okay. You have the Nine of Cups. Wow. So this pertains to a strong wish that you have, for sure. And with Enlightenment, you are going to hear about something. I don't want to say you're not supposed to know now, because obviously there is news from your spirit guides. It's like something not meant to happen now, but you're finding out about it now, right? It didn't come out. That call didn't happen yet. Yeah, maybe there is an actual message that you're going to be receiving or some communication that's going to happen. And the cards, or your spirit guides rather, through your cards are showing you today that you're meant to receive that wish. Whoa, talk about being fortunate. Wow. So you have the Wheel of Fortune. Let things take its course. The Three of Cups. Wow, look at them looking at their wish. You have the Queen of Cups. You're gonna feel overwhelmed with blessings. You're gonna feel like overflowing with blessings. The Knight of Wands, overflowed in blessings. Like hands down, this perhaps may be the best thing that ever happened to you. So, following the hands, let's follow the hand gestures. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it looks like we're supposed to follow the hands today. So what are the hands showing us in your cards? So this figure is going like this. In body language, when you have the tips of your fingers touching each other, I read that it means you're so confident about what you're saying. So it looks like your spirit guides are giving you news that they're very confident about. With regards to a wish fulfillment, some huge wish that you dream of, that is going to start appearing in your life. You have no idea how this wish happens, but it looks like there's going to be a day or a date that you will always remember with the beginning of this wish. Follow the hand gestures. Hold on tight, because the ride is gonna start going wild. You want to, for the moment, continue on your path. Take things slow, step by step. In fact, the Hierophant means commitment. But go through this commitment with your back straight, because we do have the Jed here of the Hierophant on the t-shirt, symbolizing backbone. So keep your head back straight, meaning be confident that you are going to receive your wish. It's going to happen, your wish. Although you don't know how it's going to happen, you want to befriend that energy. Yes, follow the hands. You want to befriend this energy as if it already happened. Like, meaning, start feeling grateful for it. Start knowing so well that it's gonna happen to you, that you vibrate gratitude rather than worry. Believe that nothing can take it from you, because you're going to be overflowed in that energy. It's yours. It really is yours, although you didn't receive it yet, my dear pal number 3. That's what your spirit guides are showing. Although you don't have it yet, it is yours. It's kind of like booked for you. It's yours. And although you can't see it now, it's meant to happen. But you want to be honest, because these hand gestures and body language as well, when you have your palms like open to the other person, it means, you can even see it here, it means honesty. It's like, I swear this didn't happen. You know, you unconsciously we show our palms to, because as I read historically, like primitive human beings, they had to show each other that they didn't have weapons. So it means be honest, is what I'm trying to say. Why? Why do you want to be honest? I mean, of course, not a question. I mean, why is that a message? See, honesty brings fortune. Why are your spirit guides advising you to be honest? Honest, disciplined, and of course with the Hierophant, like doing the right thing. I don't know what it is, what your wish is. And I don't know why your spirit guides are emphasizing on being honest. Let's bring out some clarification cards. Because if you know, you know. But if you don't know, then it's my job to help you. Why are you guided to be honest? What's up with that? The Fool. I heard with the Fool, like if you fool others, you fool yourself or something. 6 of Swords. Taking it slow. Maybe you want to move fast. Wow. 10 of Cups. Maybe it feels so good that you want it to begin already. Oh, honest with yourself? Could it be honest with yourself? Like, it could be honest with yourself. It could be honest with others. It could also be honest with your expectations. Having realistic expectations, perhaps of timing. I don't know. But there is a factor of honesty. And to do it honestly is to do it slowly but surely. Right. Okay. So it looks like you're going to be very fortunate and in getting something that you really hope for and yearn for in your heart. And it does say, go after which you want. You know, you can see the Knight of Wands. This is the energy of the Knight of Wands, following your passion, following your dreams, following what you want, and walk to the beats of your own drum. Just honestly. Just doing it honestly. In fact, this is probably why you have the 4 of Pentacles. Holding back. Maybe holding back until it's time. Or holding back, doing it in the right way. I don't know. But you do have the Othala rune in this earring. And the Othala is more like community and family. Maybe you want to listen to someone who cares for you, the advice of someone, holding dear the advice of someone close to you. Maybe this someone is you. Okay. Listening closely to what your heartbeats are telling you. and moving slowly towards it step by step. As you do that, you want to be honest, perhaps, and not like trying to make it happen right away or happen in doing it. No, I think I need more clarity on the honesty here. I don't want to doubt my message at all, but I feel like I didn't make it clear. So Fool is wanting to start right away, but rather taking it slowly because it's perhaps really tempting. Let's get more clarity. Why is there an honesty aspect? 1, and we did say follow the hands. So 1, 2, and 3. 8 of Wands. Quickly, exactly. See, you don't want for one reason or the other to like. Maybe quickly means rushing. Maybe you don't want to. Maybe you want to be honest to yourself and not fool yourself. Oh my God, I got it. Thank you. Maybe you don't want to fool yourself or others by rushing quickly. You want to take your time to get it right. Stay honest to yourself. Stay true to yourself. 6 of Pentacles. Wow. And the Sun. You will be receiving generously. I also heard slow goes quickly. Like taking things slow will move things quickly. Moving things quickly will move things slow. Absolutely channeled. But it hit me when I saw these cards. Moving slow equals moving fast. Moving fast equals moving slow. Absolutely what this is trying to say. Okay, not sure what the bittersweet energy here is. But I will start reading your hexagram. So that's the 3rd hexagram. It's really interesting that in today's reading we're getting like 1 numbered hexagrams. I think in the last pile, or was it the one before? Yeah, they got the number 2 if I wasn't mistaken. So we have 2, 3, 4. Wow. So yeah, maybe you want to check pile number 2. You also got 2, 2 here. Pile number 2 had 2. That was the one before the 3 and 4. Yeah, if you felt drawn to pile number 2, I highly recommend it. Okay, so 2nd hexagram. There. Supportive. Oh yes. You're 3rd. Sorry. Initial change. And it says difficulty at the beginning. Exactly it. Slow at the beginning, but then there is change. So a blade of grass will push against its obstacle when it sprouts out of the earth. The first meeting of heaven and earth is often beset with difficulties. It is a time of personal growth. For now, you must store your energy. Build momentum slowly. It's unbelievable how the hexagrams match the cards. Build momentum slowly. Remember, slow equal fast. And steadily. And prepare for the sudden breakthrough. Exactly. You have not yet found your path. You still see too many possibilities. The lack of clarity is the initial hindrance. Perhaps you can't see how this is going to happen. Do not grasp at the first solutions that present themselves. Wait until the matter becomes clear to you. So don't take take action, but don't do anything like big decisions until things are clear. For now, take it step by step. And yeah, you might want to check pile number 2. Actually, a lot of it is very close. It makes sense. So take it step by step. Because as you take these steps, things will be clearer for you. You'll be able to see things better. And you don't want to move very quickly. You want to move steadily. But at the same time, you want to listen to the beats of your heart. You want to listen. Don't suppress your feelings. Don't suppress what you want. Only take it step by step, slowly. Because as you take things slow, you're able to absorb things better. And you're able to make better decisions on what you need to do. Enlightenment. Most important thing is befriend that energy of knowing that although you're going to do things slowly, live in that blissful energy of it, knowing that it's going to happen for you. Because that's the news that your spirit guides want to deliver to you. You're allowed to live in that energy, believe it so much without being attached to it. Hold on tight, but do not be attached. Do not be attached means knowing you're abundant. If it doesn't happen this way, it's going to happen that way. If it doesn't happen that way, it's going to happen this way. So don't be attached to anything. Just know that you're lucky. You're going to have your wish fulfillment. Live in that joy of knowing that you're going to be very lucky and have your wishes come true. What an awesome, awesome message from your spirit guides. And they want you to know you're about to receive this. This is their message to you today. Perhaps there is even some form of communication that will happen if what your dream is, if your dream is related to receiving some form of communication or a contract or anything like that, some form of communication or the other, then do know that you will be receiving it in due time. Or communication is going to happen in due time. Yeah, at this point, I highly recommend pile number 2. Now, the only thing that's confusing me, like I said, is the bittersweet card. It's throat chakra. Oh, talk about communication. Why do you have bittersweet? You have the same white bird. Different birds, of course, but... Okay, well... I think we should check it. So throat chakra, there, with bittersweet. Why do you have bittersweet? So here it says, a window is opened as a door gently closes. Oh, sorry, a window. My apologies. A window is opened as a door gently closes. So we celebrate in the midst of grief. The celebration has been planned for the birthday child. Oh, maybe somebody has a birthday in the midst of grief. We cannot tell the child that our hearts are not joyous. Absolutely. If merriment rules in our home this day, so does sorrow that the child cannot see. God bless you, departed friend. God bless you, birthday child. So this clearly is talking about one door closing and one door opening. And I think the communication here talks about a door closing up. Oh my God, look at that. One side of the door closed and one side of the door open. Sometimes your cards, guys, they mind blow me. And I'm really wondering, for you receiving this message, if it resonates with you, you're probably mind blown too. I wonder how it feels like to be on the other side here. But if I were you, I would be flabbergasted. So it looks like an old chapter of your life is closing for you to receive this new chapter. Like you're leaving your old job for you to receive a better one. Bittersweet because, although you're getting into like this new job of your dreams, you're leaving behind your friends and colleagues and everything you've been used to. So that type of bittersweet, like, also leaving countries. Maybe, you're very excited about this new country you're moving to, but at the same time, you're leaving beautiful people behind, like your friends and everyone. So it's like definitely want that, but there's bittersweetness involved with your wish. How like detailed are your spirit guides? Wow, like really wise spirit guides here. Very detailed. I'm thanking your spirit guides for the type of details they're showing us and helping me with here for you. So yeah, recap, that is the news. Something big is coming, perhaps not right away, but do know that it's about to come. A new chapter of your life is beginning. It's the meeting of the heavens and earth, meaning that before it happens, maybe there's a little bit of struggling. Do note that. And for that reason, take it step by step, but stay true to your heart. What does your heart want? Stay true to that. Like, let your heart be your guide to what's right and what's wrong. Nothing else will be as better of a compass than your heart. And hold this dream close to you. Live in it as if it already happened, without attachment, knowing that the universe could help you receive it in different ways. And know that there are no limits to how things can happen. And although you don't know how it's going to happen, it will happen for you. Just stay true and honest to yourself. Slow equals fast, and fast equals slow. And perhaps this slow energy is what could be that struggle as the grass sprouts out of the mud. But your wish is coming true, my dear pile number 3. There's no question about it. Such a beautiful reading. And it's so much so that there is bittersweet energy of, you know, you're achieving something big and you're leaving something behind. My dear beautiful pile number 3, this was your reading. This was the important news from your spirit guides. Do note that it will happen. Something big is about to happen. Maybe not right away, but stay true to yourself. And my dear pile number 3, this was your reading. I truly hope you've enjoyed it. And if you have, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel so that you never miss a reading that I upload. I do post readings nearly every single day. And please don't forget to check out my productivity handbook. It's small, straight to the point. You're not going to procrastinate reading it, but you will find that it has all the key advice and secrets, helping you become a productive person right away, all while enjoying that journey, enjoying being productive. And if you're interested in checking it out, this will truly be a life-changing book. It's small, but it has all this key advice that will change your mind about productivity for the rest of your life. And if you're interested in checking it out, you'll find a link to it down in the description box. There's also an audiobook if you love listening to your books. And my dear pile number 3, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll catch you in the next reading.